Ooh, like personal ads, you know, like
Yeah.
man
Hello,
looking for
mail.
man.
Time.
Yeah.
Me, Tom, and Chris were playing in a band. Jake played in a band, and I'd seen Jake play. And at the same time that we needed a singer, he was looking for some guys to play with. So called him up on the telephone and was like, "Hey, man, should we meet for beers?"
Yeah.
And we asked Jake if he had some songs, and he sent us a couple demos. And it came down to a rehearsal space. And 10 songs later, here we are.
Yeah. So we start, yeah, with Dave, Tom, and Chris were looking for a singer, and I was in a different band, and I needed a new band because my band was quitting. I could imagine why, but and then so yeah, so we got a hold of each other, and that was 10 years ago. That's a great question. I love the song Anything. I love the song Crazy for You, and there's a song called Headphones. Also, it's one of my favorites. So I mean, all of them obviously are our favorites. You know, we wrote maybe 40 songs for this album to record, and then we only recorded 15. So it was hard to decide, because these are certainly our most favorite ones.
It feels really cool when we hear that the record has done well, because it means that that fans have made the album part of their lives. It's obviously, Jake was saying, these songs are we worked really hard on making Wildlife, and we work hard on making every record. But when somebody takes these songs that are personal to us and makes it personal to them, it's very gratifying. And you know, makes us just want to go on tour and then play for people, because that way, you know, we can. We love hearing people sing along, and you know, makes it, you know, part of the night. Like the four of us on stage are a very small part of the equation. It's all about the people that are coming to the show, that have taken the night off work, that have learned these songs and are coming to enjoy them with us. That's really making them come alive. So it's really special. Life.
Yeah, our inspirations for this new album was probably a lot of what happens in our lives. The reason why we called it Wildlife is because it very much represents the kind of lives we live, and we're very lucky to be in this band and to tour the world and play music for a living. And with that lifestyle comes all kinds of crazy situations. Sometimes it's up, sometimes it's down. So for us, it's always been all kinds of experiences, and to include them all together, it's a great way to try to look at our lives. And so I think drawing from your experiences and drawing from what you think and how you see the world is a really important way to express yourself musically. For us, it's where we go to when we're writing music. We look inside ourselves, we look at the world. So our perspective on the world has much to do with where we've come from, and it's been a pretty wild trip. Woo. Well, it was nice to watch Dave sit in a bathtub full of cereal.
It was nice to watch my friend Jake cut a birthday cake with a chainsaw. Yeah.
We even took our friend, he was the producer, Evan, and we shaved half of his body off. All the hair from the top all the way down. You can see him in the movie with only half of body hair. His chest, everything. It was fun. So we just, I don't know, we kind of used that opportunity for the song Like Anything, which is it's a very particular concept. The song, you know, it means one thing. It's positive, it's uplifting, it's encouraging. And so instead of making a video that just became redundant, we wanted to just maybe emphasize the fact that we felt like doing whatever the fuck we wanted to do. So that was a really good way to express that in the video, I think.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, totally. You always have a great bit of what they are.
Well, Free the Children is a group of young students and young adults that are raising money and awareness to build schools and build medical facilities and clean water initiatives around the world. So what they've done is, and it's really just it's a charity where it's kids helping kids.
Yeah, that's the important part, is that they promote children to help other children, not so much just fundraisers for like old rich people with martini glasses. So it's very fundamental, it's very grassroots. It was started by two brothers when they were in school. That's when they started the organization. And for us, when we learned about them, it was a time in our lives where we realized we had the ability to change how other people could think. We could, you know, we realized that, you know, whether we like it or not, we had the ability to influence other people, or like maybe be the role models. And once you are aware of that, it's almost like a responsibility. At least we felt that way, that it was maybe a responsibility. So it felt very appropriate for us to align ourselves with an organization that promoted awareness, because I think we're so lucky, all of us, to live in the first world compared to the rest of the globe. and not a lot of people know about life on the other side of the planet. And awareness is so important, and it's very much the first step in doing something or making a difference or making a change. You need to know about it first, and obviously the opposite of being aware is ignorance. So we really sort of try to fight against ignorance, not just with this organization, but in our daily life, in our conversations with people, and in the way we live our lives. So it felt really appropriate to be able to align ourselves with an organization that very much breeds a positive lifestyle and the ability to change the way other people's situations are.
Seeing how one school can affect in a community is amazing, and it's the older generation, like the parents in Kenya's and Ecuador and stuff like that, that are saying like, we want our children to grow up and have an education and be able to go to university in a city, and then come back to their communities and be, you know, doctors and lawyers and grow. So to see just the power of what one school can do is amazing.
Yeah,
we could talk about it all day.
Yeah, we could talk about it all day.
But go to freethechildren.com and be part of the change. Oh.
Yeah, and you know, like Jay-Z or like Kanye West would be cool. Justin Timberlake, whatever. Ellie Goulding's amazing. I love her so much.
I'd even just love to jam with the Black Crows or Rolling Stones.
Yeah.
Like, you know, a full one band and two bands
just
kind of
play.
thing. Yeah, totally.
A playoff. Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Super.
Yeah, je comprends. Yeah. Écoutez, yeah. But, you know, nous sommes Hedley. You know, voulez-vous mon passeport?
Je m'appelle Hedley.
Yeah. Oh, mon petit chou. Ah, c'est ça.
Yeah. Oh, wait, what did I... Croque Madame?
Croque Madame, yes.
Yeah.
That's good.
Oh, man. One time we had some fans, they dressed up like people that work at the show, and then they came into our dressing room with a tray for drinks and everything. But then they stayed there. Instead of dropping the tray off and leaving, they just stood there, and so we're like...
We're talking, and then just...
These people. And then we realized we didn't think they were working there. They put on aprons and everything and stayed. But we have some really awesome fans. There's these Italian girls, and they always, whenever we come through, they make us. They make so much Italian food for us, and like for not just us, like all of our crew, everybody, like big containers of cannelloni and salad and sub sandwiches. We are all greasy and we get fat every time we go.
Oh my god, best fan ever.
Best fan ever. Oh man, yeah, we were talking about it today and yesterday too. Just we feel really grateful to be here, especially. I mean, obviously we're excited to meet our French fans, but being here in France in general, the culture here in France, it's very obvious that art really influences your lifestyle, your culture, and for us that's a big. It's important because as musicians, art influences a lot of things that we do. So to come to a culture where it's constantly inspired by art and lifestyle, it's a really beautiful thing, and we're really happy to be here. So thanks for the way you live. Oh, I have been a beggar, I shall be one again, and few within the world of man will have to live. One day I'll walk in flowers, one day I'll walk on stone. Today I'll walk for hours, one day I shall be home. Hello, my name's Jacob and I play in Hedley, and we are on the move.